So what I'd like for you to do is start with your ankle bones together and think of pressing your feet evenly into the floor. And let's lift all 10 toes up away from the floor and then lengthen the toes back down to the floor. And we'll inhale on the lift and exhale on the lower. And again, inhale, lift the toes up and exhale, lower down. 2 more times, lifting up and down. And last time, lift those toes up and lengthen them down. And then press to the ball of the right foot and then reach the heel into the floor. To the ball of the left and reach the heel. And again, onto the right and reach the heel. One more time, the left and reach the heel. Let's bend the legs into a plie, folding at the hips, the knees, the ankles, and then lift up out of the hips. And again, reaching forward with the arms. Think of pressing the floor away, lifting up through the crown of the head, reaching forward, deepen that plie with each repetition. And one more time, hold that bend, and then pulse the hips down to the floor. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you lengthen the legs, lift the arms up and circle the arms around. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, circle. 2 more times, lift and circle around. And then hold that reach of the arms and stretch the sides of the body. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, down 2 more times, lifting up, pull the shoulders down. Last time, lift and down, turn the backs of the wrists to meet. Press through the air all the way down, and then circle the shoulders up and around. And again, up and around. 2 more, up and around. Last one, circle around. Turn your head and look to the right. Then draw the chin down to the chest. Look to the left. And chin to the chest. Look right and to the chest. One more time, left and chin to the chest. And a big shoulder roll up and around. And then stand in front of your barrel, in front of your spine corrector. Center yourself on the barrel, and let's bend the legs again, plie, reach forward, and then round forward, scooping the belly to the spine, lift the heels up, and then place the hips right on that lip of the barrel. I'd like for you to place your heels directly underneath your knees, hands right alongside the hips, take a deep breath in, and exhale, find that low contraction back. Inhale, lift up. Contract back, and each time you go back, try to deepen that contraction with your breath. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lift. 2 more times, hollow through the belly. And last time, contract back all the way back into the barrel. Let's place our hands on our low belly, take a deep breath in, and as you curl forward, scoop your belly into the barrel. Release back. Curl forward and find that deep hollowing through the low abdominals. 2 more times, back and forward. Last time, back and forward. Hold it here, reaching arms forward, little pulse pattern forward. So this is the Fletcher percussive breath. It is audible. It's a very active breath. Last set, and then take a full breath to roll back to tabletop as if there was a surface extending right out from the arc of the barrel. Place your head on that surface, and then curl forward into your upper contraction. And again, roll back, find that tabletop position, keeping the neck long, and curl forward using your breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Full breath back. And full breath to curl forward. And last time back. Hold it here. Lift the shoulders up and press the shoulders down. 2 more times. Lift up and down. One more. Up, down, curling forward, upper contraction, and then roll back again. Find that tabletop position. This time, open the chest wide. Touch your fingers to the floor if you can, lifting up. And again, open wide, lift up. Stretch the chest open, neck is long. Lift up, one more time. Open, lift up, and curl forward. Let's alternate those two movements. Rolling back, lift the shoulders up and down. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, lift, and again, shoulders up and down. Open and lift. One more time. Up, down, open the chest wide, lift up, curling forward, and draw the palms together. Little pulse pattern forward. Inhale, exhale, last set. And then open the chest to the right, reaching long on the diagonal. And come forward, back to center. Open to the left. And each time you go back, try to find that same tabletop surface. Reaching back, lengthening the side of the neck. Curling forward. Open to the left. And forward. One more time, full breath for each movement. Back. And forward. Last time, reaching back on that diagonal. And forward. Place the hands right alongside you on the sides of the barrel. Press up. Draw the heels right up underneath the knees and unweight the hips. And find that lifted position. Curl the pelvis forward and reach the pelvis back. Using your glutes, using your low belly, curl forward. Reach back 2 more times. Curl the pelvis and back. Last time, curling forward. This time, press the hips all the way up to the ceiling, opening the chest. Pulse the hips up to the ceiling. Pulse. 2, 3, 6, and then reach the hips back into the barrel and sit all the way down, this time in the crevice. Open the legs out to a diamond position, reaching the arms forward, roll back to the base of the ribs, and curl forward, lifting up, out of the hips, working through the lumbar spine, and roll back to the base of the ribs, and curl, lift up, out of the hips. 2 more times, rolling back. Use your breath. Let's roll back a little bit further. So roll back to the base of the ribs. And this time, roll back to tabletop again, a little deeper extension through the spine. Curl forward to the base of the ribs. And lift up, out of the hips. So it's 2 breaths back. Roll through the lower back. Back to tabletop. And again, curl forward, base of the ribs. And lift up, out of the hips. And again, 2 more times. Rolling back, using the breath. Last one, rolling through the lumbar spine, roll through the ribs. Place your hands behind your head, just to support your head, and then explore a little bit more extension through the upper back, curling back, supporting the head, and then curl forward just to that tabletop position. And again, rolling back, open the chest, and curl forward to the tabletop position, keeping the chest open, and back. Curl forward, last time back, and curl forward, lift the arms up, round out of the barrel into a spine stretch, and again, pulse forward. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, And stretch the sides of the body, reaching up and press all the way down. Let's side bend over to the right, keeping the left arm down, and then lift up and find center. So think of your pelvis as the base of the movement, lifting the spine up and over to the left, lift and find center, up, over to the right, and find center. Just notice if there's a difference from side to side. Up and find center. Let's lift up and come over to the right. And then reach that left arm over, stretching the waist. And as you press the left arm down, stretch the side of the neck. Stretch the waist and stretch the side of the neck. 2 more times, reaching up and pressing down. Last time, waist and side of the neck, lifting up, out of the hips. And let's come up and over to the left. And reach the right arm up, stretch the waist and the side of the neck. And again, reach and press down. 2 more times, reach and press, working through the air as if it was a solid, and press down, lifting up, center the body, going side to side, up and over to the right, and up and over to the left. Find that lift in between, and again, feel the pelvis placed in the crevice of the barrel. Up and over. And 2 more, over, last time, up and over to the right, holding it here, and then unweight your left hip and actively press it down into the barrel. Unweight it and press it down. 2 more times, up and down. Last time, up, reach it down, lift up and over to the left. And then right hip up and down. Release it and reach it. 2 more times, up and down. Last time, up and down, up and over to the right. 1 more time. This time reaching forward on the diagonal. So it's a version of saw. Back to the side bend. And again, forward on that diagonal. And back to the side bend, keeping the arm in line with the body, reaching from the lower back. Oppositionally work your abdominals. 1 more time, up and over. Back to the side bend, over to the left. And again, feel that reach on the diagonal. So we're stretching the quadratus lumborum and forward on the diagonal. Back to the side bend, 2 more times, reach away from that hip. And last time, up and over. Back to the side bend, lifting up and over to the right. 1 more time. Let's just alternate those 2 movements. Hip up, hip down, reach forward and to the side bend. Hip up, hip down, reaching forward. Back to the side bend, 1 more, up and down, reaching forward. Back to the side bend, come up and over to the left. And again, the hip and press and reach, lifting up. And the hip presses down, reaching forward and lift. 1 more, up and down, reaching forward, lift up, come up and over to the side, and then sweep around through center to lift your side bend. Inhale on a sweep, and exhale on the lift, and again around, and to the side bend. 1 more time, around, lift up, and then round through center, again pulsing forward, pulse, 2, 4, 5, 6, Lengthen the arms up, draw the knees together, and then place the hands back on the arc of the barrel. Bring the heels a little bit closer, and let's do a few tricep presses. So pressing the elbows back behind you, pressing up and down, and up and down. 2 more times, up and down, and then hold that tricep press, arms are long. Just move from the shoulders, shoulders up, press the shoulders down. Feel that connection into the back, and shoulders down. 2 more, and press, last one, press, and then place the hips back on the lip of the barrel. Place the hands back at the front of the barrel and contract all the way back down. Let's hug the legs in towards us. Just give the legs a hug, stretching out the lower back, and then hold the right leg in, extend the left leg long. Take a full breath to switch. Single leg stretch. 4 more. Last one. Let's go to double leg stretch, reaching out to circle and pull in. 2 more. Last one. And place the hands behind the knees, extend both legs up to the ceiling. Place the hands behind the head, flex to lower, and point to lift. 2 more. Last one. And fold the legs in. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. 4 more. Last 2. Last one. And again, hug both legs in. Place the feet to the floor. Extend the legs out in front of you, reaching the arms forward. Roll back to tabletop. And extend your upper back over the barrel. Circle the arms, chin to the chest, curl forward. Back to tabletop. And extend back over the barrel. Circle and curl forward. 2 more. Circle and curl forward. Last one. 2 breaths back. And circle, curl forward. Place the hands right alongside you on the arc on the rim of the barrel. And then from here, press up and open the chest to the ceiling. And then open through the lower back. High release up, low contraction back. 1 more time, lifting up and contract back, and then center the body. Lift the hips up, hips back into the crevice. Open the legs out to a wide second position. And then from here, let's rotate the body around to the right. Place the front foot on the block. And extend the lateral leg out to the side. Place your hand on your hip. Other hand is on top of the arc. Roll that hip back and press the hip forward. Roll it back and press it forward. And again, roll it back. 2 more. Opening up the front of the hip, last one, and forward, reach the arms out to a T, and then reach the side of the body into the barrel, come all the way over, reach the top arm long, come back to the T, and peel up to that lifted position. And again, reach the waist, reach the ribs, up and over the barrel, reach that top arm overhead, back to the T position, and peel up, out of the barrel, 2 more times. Last one. And then turn the palms to face up, come up and over that extended leg, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 6, and reach the side of the body into the barrel, and lift up and out of the barrel. One more. And then lift up to the ceiling, draw the leg in, and place the knee in line with the hip. Okay, so we'll go from the rib roll into the psoas stretch. So again, I'd like for you to roll the hip back and press the hip forward. Roll back, again, opening up the front of the hip. 2 more. Last one, and then again, reach the arms out to a T, twist away from that hip, and back to center. 2 more. And then hold that rotation, place the hands on top of the back of the barrel, and deepen the rotation. Try to feel the stretch in the front of that hip. 1 more, find that rotation. And then carefully place your hands on the floor on either side of the barrel, scooping the belly to the spine. Take a full breath and open the chest to the ceiling. Again, opening up that full side of the body. Follow your breath. Two more. Open the chest, reach long through the fingertips. Last one. Hold this rotation, and then 2 breaths to deepen it. And come over the barrel. Again, place the hands back on the arc of the barrel. Lift the chest up. Come back to center and center the hips. Hips up and around to the left. Make sure the knee is in line with the hip. Front foot is on the walk. And then roll that hip back and press it forward. Just extend this leg out on the side. Roll the hip back and press it forward. And again back. Forward. 2 more times. Back. Roll forward. Last time. Press the hip forward. Reach the arms out to a T. Reach the ribs into the barrel, up and out of it, and then reach that top arm overhead, and back to the T, lift up, out of the barrel. Reaching to the waist, the ribs, all the way over, inhale, overhead, and full breath to lift up and out of the barrel, 2 more times. Last one. And both palms face the ceiling, come up and over that extended leg, and pulse it out. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then reach the waist, reach the ribs, the body over the barrel, and peel up and out of it. And again. up and over the leg, and back out to a T, fold that bottom leg in, and place the back hand on the arc of the barrel. Roll the hip back, press it forward, a little deeper stretch through the hip, roll the hip back, and press it forward. Arms back out to a T. Inhale, face the barrel. Exhale, the side of the room. And again, face the barrel. 2 more. And then hold that rotation. Place the hands on top of the back of the barrel. Deepen the rotation. And release. Deepen the rotation. And release. 2 more times. Rotate. Release. And then hold that rotation. Place the hands down on the floor. Scoop the belly up to the spine. And then rotate the chest to the ceiling. One more time, hold that rotation and deepen it with the breath. Come up and over the barrel, and then place the hands back on top of the arc. Lift the chest up, center the hips, center the body. Good. Let's do a flexion movement. It's called Blooming Flower, and it's very much a 3-dimensional piece of movement, and I think you'll like it. So from here, contract back into the barrel. Palms are facing the ceiling. And I'd like for you to press the left foot into the floor and open the left hip to open the chest to the side. And then pull that left hip back into the barrel to curl forward. Pressing down on the right side, open to the left, and curl back, pulling the hip back into the crevice. And again, full breath to open to the right and pull back to center the body and open to the left and center. Let's take it to more of a 3-dimensional movement. So we'll open to the right, notice the pelvis is on the diagonal, and then stack the legs, place the top hand to the side of the bottom hand, and open the chest to the side of the room. Sweep that top arm across the body, again, pull the pelvis back into the barrel, and curl forward to center the body. Same thing to the left. Open to the left, place the top hand inside the bottom, open the chest, pull the pelvis back inside the crevice of the barrel, curl forward. And again. Place the hands right on top of the arc of the barrel. Lift the hips up, bring the hips forward to the lip of the barrel. Hands right alongside you, and then press the hips up to the ceiling, stretching the back line of the body. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Bend. And extend. 2 more times. Last one, extend, hang the arms, hang the head, and roll up on 3 breaths. and hips back into the crevice. And from here, contract back into the barrel. Let's place the hips. So place 1 foot at a time up on the lip of the barrel. Press back into your shoulder stand. And extend the legs up to the ceiling. Straight up to the ceiling. Make sure that there's freedom in the neck. Pelvis is wrapped. Flex the feet and point the feet. And flex and point. That's it. Flex and point. 2 more times. Flex, point. Last time, flex and point. Reach the right leg forward. Fold the left leg back towards you. Go for even hip flexion and extension. And pulse the legs apart. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, reach further. Exhale, back and together. Left leg forward, right leg back. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, reach further. And back together. One more time. Reach the right leg forward. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach further and back together. And again, left leg forward. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And reach further and back together. So the classic scissor pattern. Apart, apart, together. And reach, reach, together. Reach, reach, together. Reach, reach, together. 2 more. Together, last one. And together. That's it. Left leg forward, right leg back towards you. And take a full breath to open to the V, all the way around. And a full breath to complete that circle. And again, open out to the side, full breath. And complete the circle. And again, a little wider, a little more exploration through the hips. And all the way around. And again, open. And all the way around to parallel. Open to the sides. Pull the legs open to that V. And then roll to parallel in the hips. And churn out. Parallel. And churn out. And again, parallel. Turn out. Last time, parallel. Turn out. Pulse the legs to the floor. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex the feet. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach to a point. Cross the ankles. Cross, cross, and open. Cross, cross, and open. Alternate which leg goes in front. Cross, cross, and open. 2 more. Open. Last one, and open. Draw the legs together and turn out. Roll to parallel. And then just reach the legs forward. Find that long diagonal. And back up to the ceiling. And again, reach long. Straight line from the shoulders to the toes. And back up to the ceiling. And again, reaching out. And back up. One more time. Reach out and hold that reach. Double toe tap to the lip of the barrel. Tap, tap, and reach. Pull, pull, and reach. Pull, pull, and reach. Working the hamstrings. 2 more times. Pull, pull. Last one. Pull, pull. Hold that reach. Turn out from the hips. Open and close. Keep that diagonal. And close. Open, pull, close, 1 more. Close, open, circle the legs around to the rollover position. Legs are parallel to the floor. That's it, and then point and reach out. Find that long diagonal. Turn out, circle around to that rollover, legs parallel to the floor. And a full breath to roll back into the barrel. Maintaining contact with the barrel. Turn out. Circle around, and try to pull the barrel a little closer towards you, that's it. And then reach out, find that long diagonal, and 1 more time, circle around, and long diagonal forward. And then again, just bring the legs straight up to the ceiling, hold this position, pike the hips up, and back, keeping back on the barrel, press up, and back. press up and back. 2 more times. Find that pike and back. Last time, up and back. So let's do a version of the corkscrew. So get a little bit more of your back on the barrel. That's it. Let's reach the legs forward on that diagonal. Rotate the pelvis to the right. That's it. Circle all the way around. Find the rollover position. Rotate around to the left and pull back to center. On to the left. Rotate the pelvis first and around. That's it. Through center and long diagonal. To the right and around. Full breath around to complete the circle. And again, from the pelvis, round, long diagonal forward, 1 more each side to the right, circle, and reach it forward and to the left, and around, and reach it forward. Bend the knees into the chest, glide the spine corrector away from you, scrape your legs over the barrel. Think of this as a bolster. And just settle the body down into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, close the ribs for that imprint of the body. And again, deep breath in. Soften the sternum. 2 more times. Big breath in. And out. And last one. Big breath in. Fill the lungs. And exhale. Every bit of it. Place the feet just inside the rim of the barrel. Make sure the knees are still right over the hips. So place the feet. Yeah, just get back a little bit further. And place the feet just inside the rim. Good. All right, so curl the pelvis up away from the floor. And then peel all the way up. So you have 1 long line from the shoulders out through the knees. And then use your breath to melt your spine, upper back, roll through the middle back, and actively lengthen through the pelvis. And again, curl the pelvis up and press all the way. Find that long line and use the breath to melt the chest, melt the ribs, reach through the waist and out through the pelvis. And 1 more time, curl the pelvis up and press all the way up. That's it, reach the arms back overhead and circle the arms around. And again, keeping that lift of the hips, circle the arms around. 2 more times, back and around. Last time, reach back and around. Rolling down chest, ribs, waist, and place the pelvis down. Draw the feet and legs together, same position. Curl the pelvis up and peel the spine up. Find that long line. Keeping the knees bolted together, extend the right leg out from the knee and place the foot down. Extend the left leg out from the knee. A little more lift of the hips and right leg out and place. Left leg out. Place right leg out, hold it there, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, up, flex down, point the foot, and place it on the barrel. And again, left leg out, and point up, flex down, point up, flex down, point up, flex down, 1 more, flex down, point the foot, and place it on the barrel. Press the hips a little bit higher, and then melt the chest, reach the ribs, reach the waist, and all the way out through the hips. Extend the legs up to the ceiling. Separate the legs wider than the barrel and place your feet, bending your knees, place your feet to the floor. Lift the arms up, lift the head up, and curl the body forward, placing the hands on top of the arc, and extending the legs out to a second position. Sitting up tall, inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, round the body over the ground, keeping those feet flexed. Point and roll up, out of the hips. Inhale, flex. Exhale, round forward, stretching forward. Point and roll it up. And one more time, flex and round the body forward. Point and up. Last time, flex, round forward, and see if you can place your hands just on the front lip of the barrel. And then use the barrel as oppositional energy and pull back with your belly, stretching through the lower back. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. 2 more times, pull and release. Last time, pull and release. And point the feet, rolling up, out of the hips. Lift the arms up, circle the arms back behind you. And let's lift the right leg up and over into a quadruped position, facing the barrel. Good. And actually, let's come around. Go ahead and come up to a standing position. Let's come around to the front of the barrel. So move the barrel back on the mat. Face the front of the barrel. Legs are together. Circle the arms. Place the hands on top of the barrel. Walk the feet out to a plank position. Lower the hips down. That's it. And let's do 8 push-ups. Down, press up. 2, press up. 3, and lift. 4, and lift. 4 more. And 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, lift up, walk the feet forward, place the pelvis on top of the arc of the barrel. That's it. And place the hands to the floor. Again, lengthen out to a plank position. Legs are long. Sit. Lift the legs up away from the floor. Lower the chest down just a bit, so this is nice and long. Good. And then reach the arms out in front of you. So we're going to a version of the swimming. Lower the chest down towards the floor from here. Good. And actually, chest, place your hands on the floor. That's it. And we'll reach the right arm, left leg away from the floor. Lift up and lower. And all opposite arm and leg. Reaching out. And go ahead and lower the chest down in between. And lift and lower. 2 more. Lift up. Lower. Last one. Lift. And lower. All 4 limbs. Lift up, stretch long, and down. Reaching out to lift up, and down. And out to lift up, and down. And then hold that lift. Swim if you choose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Straight legs. Inhale, exhale, last set, and reach long in both directions and melt over the barrel. Good, holding this position, just take a deep breath into your back, and exhale, and deep breath into the back, and exhale. And then place the hands more underneath the shoulders, extend the legs long behind you, lift the legs up and lower the chest down to the floor. And then holding that position, keeping the legs at that angle, just peel the chest away from the floor just to, keep the same angle down. So bring the chest down. That's it. And then just find that extension. That's it. Beautiful. And then rock that shape up, lift up, and exhale down. And again, lift up and down. Maintaining that shape, a little more extension through the upper back. Lift up and down. 1 more. Lift up and down. Good. Bend the knees into the crevice of the barrel. Place the hands on either side of the barrel and ground your back up to the ceiling, stretching through the back line of the body, and extend out. Pull the chest through the shoulders. From the pelvis, round the back up, even curve, and extend out through the pelvis, opening the chest. 2 more times, round it up, and lengthen it out, long through the pelvis, out through the crown of the head. Last time, round the back up, and lengthen out. That's it. And then curl the toes under, place the feet to the floor. That's it. And press the hips up to the ceiling. Feet are together. Good. And again, just a demi-plie, bend and extend, bend and extend, 2 more, and extend, last one, and extend, and then roll up from the tailbone, hang the head, hang the arms, roll all the way up. Nice. And just face this way. Good, let's do some breath. Inhale, lift up and stretch again the sides of the body, open the chest. Hopefully you feel a little more freedom through the back. And exhale, look down. And again, inhale, lift up. Open a little wider. And release the hands behind your back and stretch the chest open and release and stretch and release. One more time, stretch and release. Turn the palms to face back and cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open wide and press all the way down. Circle the shoulders up and around. And one more time, up and around. So thank you for joining me.